This is The Healthy Healer, where true voice is your medicine. This is where we help doctors and other healers navigate through the challenging times by learning from the best minds in the healing industry. Laugh, cry, and be surprised. It's entertainment, education, and inspiration so you can continue to be the unique and amazing healer you were destined to be. Welcome to humanity. Welcome to The Healthy Healer with Dr. Fred.
Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Fred, and welcome to our next short having to do with the relationship that I created with Eir Atla this week. So Eir is a herbalist, and she calls herself a herbalist rather than a herbalist because she learned it in the UK where they don't silence out the H. She's not only a herbalist, but she's also a green witch, meaning that she has intimate relationships with nature's plant kingdom. And she has frequent contact with the beings in separate realms associated with that relationship in the plant kingdom. She describes herself as well as a mother and a wife and an adventurer, and in fact living a nomadic life out of a van with her husband and her daughter and a pet or two. She also says something that's really inspirational, is that she is truly completely in love with who she has now become. She is a host of several spirit guides, and she also has had significant medical problems growing up. As an adolescent, she was diagnosed with endometriosis, and it got fairly advanced until the point where she needed to see specialist after specialist inside the conventional world. And none of them actually lived up to being able to do anything to help her. The best they could do was offer her all sorts of different types of pills, primarily in the realm of birth control pills, and none of them were effective, and many of them actually made things entirely worse. She eventually began to learn how to heal herself when she decided that since the medicines were making her worse, she would have to find another way to manage her symptoms so that she didn't have to live with the excruciating discomfort and pain that she was having as a function of the endometriosis. Eventually, she ran into herbalism, and she began to create relationships with herbs that would help herself decide and define remedy combinations. A big helper here was her coming in contact with medical astrology and the impact of medical astrology, along with actually getting the star charts and then having that inform the kind of remedies that she needed to produce in order to cause the kind of relief she was looking for herself and later on for her clients. She presently works out of that van, and she has her own, we call it her own herbal pharmacy, and she dispenses her own medicine that way, creating tinctures and combinations that are informed to her by her contact with the spiritual guides from the plants, as well as the medical astrology. Now, she swears that this is a much more potent and robust cure than anything she has ever gotten inside of the conventional medical field. And I was able to go back and forth with her in my mind anyways, at some time thinking, really, does this stuff really work? And knowing what I know about medicine, I realized that it's very likely that it does work. And it's very likely that her contacts with these spirit guides and her contact with understanding medical astrology has assisted her in becoming a very real and very effective healer for others. This is not a woman that you can call out and say this stuff doesn't work or that it's woo-woo, although it is clear that when she's talking about the combination of being a green witch and being involved with daily conversations from other realms as a function of her relationship with the plant kingdom, and then really being able to utilize medical astrology as part of her arsenal, as well as looking at nutritional guidance and all the skills that she has acquired. She now has a motto that says skills before pills. Now, the thing that's very interesting about her is that she uses the entirety of the plant rather than any particular piece of the plant, seeing the plant as being whole and complete, just like we are, and then combining the plant that is of her choice and then actually creating a prayer or a chant or an expression that she lowers on the tincture, on the combination, on the remedy, so that it effectively is aimed specifically for the condition and the person whom she will say the word prescribing, although maybe offering the healing medication to. So it's a fascinating woman who speaks with a significant degree of confidence about what she does and the impact that she's making in the world. I totally believe her, and I'm left as an MD with still that sort of background. We'll say my training. Really? You're saying that the stars in the plant kingdom out traditional, conventional medicine? And then I realized, given what I know about medicine and what I know about psychiatry, that in fact that is highly likely, and not only highly likely, I have no reason to disbelieve her. Acupuncture is one of the things she's used before as well, and she continues to use her knowledge of Ayurvedic and traditional Chinese medicine to infuse what she does as a healer. This is someone who went through her own pain and then healed herself of her endometriosis so that she could have the child that she always dreamed of. About 10 years after being told that there was no way that she would ever bear a child. So she drives around with that child right now, and that's part of who she gets to be, as somebody who lives with her miracle baby. A truly inspirational figure, one who educated and enlightened me the whole time during our conversation. And I hope you found that conversation helpful as well. Now, for the question, is there a place in modern medicine for plant healing and stars? Emphatically, yes. That's my answer. Consider this when you're looking for assistance and the medical world is not performing or not behaving as well as you would like them to. As you explore other alternatives, perhaps nature has provided for you that we are otherwise unaware. Best of luck. Thank you so much for enjoying and listening to The Healthy Healer. It's been a pleasure. If you like this episode or you like this conversation this week, please share it, comment, and subscribe, as this is how this show gets off to people like you can benefit from listening. Thanks again. I love you. Catch you on the